What's up, guys? Doing a repair on a skunk box, and I'm trying to get my texts up. My chat box isn't working again. So I'm waiting for my soldering iron to heat up. So hopefully that'll heat up quick, and then I'm going to start repairing the skunk box so I can start using it again. I enjoy the skunk box. It's the Terminator one. It's not the greatest skunk box, especially that I don't have a good RDA. The one I have is really big and bulky. But I'm going to be trying to repair that. Let's see if I can get this piece of wire off. So right now I'm going to be hooking up the positive wire. Maybe I could get it off. I'm trying to melt it. It's still not hot enough, I don't think. Yeah, it's not hot enough. This piece of wire is on there really good. What the hell did I do with my glasses? Did I drop them, man? What did I do with my glasses? Oh, this wire is like, once I solder this, man, this solder is like on there good. Holy cow. There it goes. I got part of it off. There's a lot of solder on there that won't come off. There it goes. It's getting hot enough now. Just need to figure out what the heck I did with my glasses. My glasses, Mitchell, my glasses. Hey, did I leave my glasses on my desk over there? Well, could you look? Yeah. I need them, please.
Your silly glasses?
They're not silly, thank you. Alright. So right now what I have to do is I got to get a piece of wire on this metal, which is my positive pin. And it's the positive, so I'm going to use the green wire that I have here. And basically I have to cut a small piece, not a huge piece. So I'm going to snip this. I'm going to kind of snip this here. I'm going to solder a piece back on where it belongs. We're going to go ahead and splice the wire. And the way I do that, I have a splicer, I just don't know where it is. I got a really nice one. So because I can't find it, I'm going to actually use my knife and do it the old school way. And you just kind of twist the knife over the blade. And there you go. It's spliced. You're going to get some flux. And you're going to dip that wire right in there. And make sure that flux gets into the wires, because that's going to draw that solder right in. Grab your solder. I have a little bit of solder right here. Going to just get some on the tip of that solder. Going to grab that wire. Now we're going to go ahead and solder this wire. Oops, I dropped it. Solder this wire right on that positive pin. There we go. That's on there pretty damn good. Alright, so the positive wire's on there. and it's not going anywhere. It's on there really good, I hope. Now what I'm gonna do is I gotta line it up because I gotta snip the wire and make sure it's actually gonna sit in the right spot. So that's where I'm snipping it. This way it's not in the way. So we're gonna cut that right there. We're gonna actually splice this just enough to be able to solder a little piece of copper right onto the piece where it goes. I'm gonna cut that. Make sure we cut it all the way around. Oh, I hate when this happens. The plastic coating for the wiring started sliding off, and it happens. It's a common thing that happens when I'm doing things like this, but you just slide it back on. Alright, so I have plenty of wire there, and that is going to get soldered right there. So now what I want to do is I want to solder my negative wire first. So basically what we got to do is we got to line this wire up, because this wire needs to go down in a little crack here that holds the wire. So this is going to get cut right there, and we're going to leave it as is for now. We're going to go ahead and get ready to splice this. So we're going to spin this around, get ready to splice it. That should be good enough right there. Come on. You know, I'm wondering if I log out of my phone, if I log out, if I could just use YouTube signed out. Now, I'm wondering if I look for my name now, D and D's vape. Being that I'm signed out, I'm hoping that I'll be able to find myself easier. Let's see. I signed out. Use YouTube signed out. Alright, I signed out. Could I find myself now? Oh, this is pissing me off. Dude, what is up with that? It won't allow me to find my events that I'm doing live right now. Alright, so I'm going to put some flux on this. Alright, I'm just going to brush flux on that too. I'm going to go ahead, you want to put some solder on, some solder on the tip. Just like that. And I'm going to put a little more solder on this, and then it should suck in that solder from the back side that I wasn't able to get. Oh yeah, that's nice. Oh, that's on there solid. There's no way that's going to come off, man. If that comes off, I'm going to be so mad, because this is the problem I was having last time with the wire I was using. Well, I got a smaller, thinner gauge copper wire this time. It's a little thinner, but it's still thicker than what they were using. And I'm really hoping that this actually works this time. This is not good. Not good. I had a spring here and now I don't see the spring. And I need that damn spring for the button. So let me see if I can find that real quick. There it goes. I got it. Never mind. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. Got it. All right. So that spring goes like that. No, that spring don't go like that. The spring goes like this. That spring should go right on top of that piece there. So that'll go into here like that. And it does touch the metal, which is okay. That's how it makes this connection. So if I'm right, this goes down there. Alright, that'll go like that. Let me see, that wire gets soldered. Alright, this wire will get soldered. Just want to make sure all this fits down in there. See, there's something here that's keeping it from going down all the way. And I think it might actually be that chunk of solder. No, actually it looks like it's looks like something's hitting. Just checking everything before I go pushing everything down real hard. Sitting with a gap because something's not going in the right way. Oh, you know what? I think I know. Oop. See, that's the problem I've been having with this solder. It's really horrible. It won't allow me to keep the wire on there. The wire just falls right off. Man, let me see. There's got to be a piece of this that'll grip in there somehow really good. So I'm actually going to cut this tip off that's got the solder on it. I'm going to splice it again. My oven just went off. I gotta check it real quick. I got food cooking. Alright, almost done. 5 more minutes. Alright, so we're gonna get some flux on here again. Alright. Let's see if I could maybe if I do it sideways, or oh wait, I got an idea. I see a little split in there. This isn't solid wire. Why is it not coming apart? So I think that this wire will fit in between that crevice there. And the wire is not splitting, meaning I must have soldered a piece of that little bit of wire there. Let's see if my scissors will splice the wire faster. There we go, a lot faster. Alright, yeah, this wire splits better. I'm pushing there's a crack there, like a little crevice where the wire could get into. I'm trying to push it into that like crevice so the solder, everything will get soldered in there. I'm hoping that'll work. I really am. This is pissing me off. Let me get some solder on the tip of this. let me try to get some more solder flux in that, and then try to feed some more solder into it. So I'm gonna put some flux down in here, some flux down in there. All right, we're gonna get some solder on here. Let's see. Oh, I hope this works. I really put the solder in there, so give me 1 second, guys. I know I got a live chat going, but I'll be right back. I need an oven mitt is what I need. Here it goes. I gotta get my kids' dinner out of the oven. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. I got some fried fish with some cornbread. I mean baked, not fried. It's baked. Got my spatula to scoop them up. Spin them around to the other side. Oh yeah, that looks good. Flipping them over so they could cook a little bit. There we go. Put them back in the oven. Alright, so that's cooking another few minutes on another side. Alright, so the wire looks so far, it looks like it's holding pretty good. Hey guys, please. Oh, they're beating each other up now. Let's see how this works. Hopefully that'll hold. And it's kind of forcing it to bend a different way. But so far so good. The only problem I had, like I said, is just getting it flush. And that looks like it's gonna sit flush right there. Alright. Now the only problem I think I'm gonna have, it's soldering that one wire. And the reason why is I might have to go with a bigger piece and then just fold it in there because of the way the wire is. It's too short, and I gotta fit my button in there as well. So that being said, with the button and everything in there, I don't know if this is gonna work. Guys, there's no reason why I hear you screaming.
He's hitting me, kicking me like I'm a voodoo.
Okay, but come on guys, behave. I got a live show going on.
Stop kicking me.
Everyone can hear you.
Stop pushing this kid. Ow!
My 5-year-old is beating up my 7-year-old. Alright, we're gonna...
I said stop for the 20th time.
Xavier, I'm gonna ground you. We're gonna heat that wire off. We're gonna put a bigger one on there and then just fold it in place. So we're gonna snip it double that size, and then we're gonna solder the wire. Please go over there.
Video time yet?
No, I don't know what you mean by video time.
It's not video time yet.
I just said I don't know what he means by video time, but. Oh yeah, it's cartoons. Yes, cartoons. You're right, Danny. Oh, this kid is gonna go to his room and go to bed in a minute. Alright, so I'm gonna solder this on again. There we go.
Stop
Now, what I did was I made it a lot longer, and what I'm going to do is I'm just going to bend it and fold it in there so I could actually have that, kind of that, I think this is supposed to tighten on, and that's one of the problems, this keeps coming loose, which I don't like, because when you fire it, I'm afraid it's not going to fire and have a little short. Alright, come on. Alright, let's try to get this and soldered on. So it's sitting pretty good. Let's get some flux on that piece of wire. Alright, we're going to put in our negative all the way down. We're going to try to fold this wire here. But what we're going to do is we're going to solder it on, and then we're going to solder it on first. And we're going to solder it on first, and then we're going to hopefully try to get this wire, all this stuff down in there the proper way. So let's go ahead and add a little solder on there. Oop, I dropped it. I need more solder on my tip. Boy, that kid, man, he does not listen, nothing whatsoever. He was living with his mother for a long time, and she just, very disappointed in the way he was raised. Alright, so that seems to be holding pretty well. A little loose. So let's go ahead and throw a little more solder. We're actually going to twist it a little bit and get that wire down in that crevice. Isn't that a bitch? I'll tell you what, this was really poorly made. They really poorly made this. I really don't like the way they made this. It's plastic, so put it that way. It's just plastic, and you really can't do much soldering and stuff because it's plastic. The metal starts to melt the plastic very easily. So what we're going to do now is we're going to bend the wire. And let's see if we can get this down nice and smooth. There we go. Alright, so I popped that down in nice and smooth. Now what I got to do, now that I know it's going to stay like that, I'm going to grab that button and slowly try to get that button in there nice and easy without getting this out too much. So let's bring this up. We're going to pop that button in like that. Hold it upside down so the spring don't pop out again. There we go. And then it's locked. When I unlock it, it should fire. Not sure which way this fires. Let me see, maybe it's stuck. There we go. So that's locked. That's fire. And the fire button's actually getting jammed, which isn't good. You don't want your fire button getting jammed. Hold on, guys. I gotta take care of this. Stop it. Sit up and leave him alone. Jesus Christ. Take the stuff away and put it away yourself sometimes. Fighting over a tool that's not even theirs. Alright, I see where my problem is. It's on my negative, my think that's my positive. So it's getting jammed in there because it's sitting a little crooked. That's due to the heat, and this not sitting right. Let's try it again. So it looks like it's sitting a little straighter. Hopefully this button won't get stuck. I really don't like the fire pin on here. I'd rather it be something a lot more different than what the way this is. Really a poor design on this. I'd rather get a metal box or a wooden box and make a squonk box like that. This whole plastic design kind of cheap, but you know, being that this is my first squonk box, I don't mind it that much. It was kind of my first squonk box to like buy and then test out and stuff like that. That's why I got it. Alright, that's a little better. I'm going to go ahead and throw some screws in there, hold it in place, hold everything in place. Because I don't want everything coming apart and moving a lot and then the wires snap off again. So we're going to actually just screw this together. And then I'm going to try to figure out what nice build I could put on there so I could squonk with. There, I got 2 wires on. And then I got the last one on. Everything's sitting nice and flush this time. So snug them tight. There we go. Now we got our negative wire, and we have one last piece that actually goes in there. So that's our negative aluminum, and that goes in here. Guys, you're being a little loud. Quiet it down just a little bit more. This goes in this, there's like a little lip here where the wire pops into. And I'm just trying to get that wire in here. There we go. It just pops right in there. Actually, that's a good size wire I ended up cutting. I cut it just about right. I'm going to be able to solder that piece out. Let me pull it out a little bit more. No, I cut it too far down. There we go. This is our battery, negative battery thingy there. Basically, I'm going to hold it with this because it's going to get hot. I'm going to get some flux on there. And we're going to put that right in there. Let's see how this is going to sit. I'm going to sit that right in here like this. Looks like it was on the bottom, like going through the bottom piece. But I ended up putting it on the side because through the bottom it just wouldn't stay. So I put it on the side because there was a lot more play there. So what I want to do is get a little more solder on this. Touch it all together and ah, you son of a gun. Oh, that's a little hot. So you kind of want to get the other solder to melt so it melts together. There we go. It's all melted together. Cool it off. Oh yeah, she's in there good. I don't think that's gonna pop out. Ooh, that is hot, boy. So we're gonna get this down in there really good. Spin it around if we have to. There we go, just like that. finally got this put together. Terminator. Kind of a easy little building squonk box thingy. And there we go. Now I just gotta grab the tube. There's a tube that, oh my goodness, kid, you don't know how to button your pants? All day long I've been doing this for you.
I don't know how.
Figure it out. It's the only way you're gonna learn. I already showed you how to do it. Alright, so that goes like that. No. No, because every time you guys go play outside, you go too far and I can't see you. Alright, so here goes the Mew Squonk that goes with it. I don't have the other one. Actually, I need the other one because I need to cover it up. The hole. Ay, son of a gun. Oh, here it goes. Never mind, I got it here. Oh, I had it the whole time. This goes in the hole like this. We're going to be testing this out in a second. There we go. It's going in. It's going. It's in. Alright, so the squonk tube, everything's in together. Alright, now let me get the RDA out. And that's right here. It's kind of a weird RDA, and you know what, honestly, I don't like it too much, especially the airflow, how the airflow is on this. And that goes here. I hope that's tight enough. It doesn't sit flush like it used to. I don't think it does. It should, well, I think it used to sit flush at one point. Now it's not, but let's see. I think it's all the way flush. We're gonna go ahead and grab a battery. And I believe that, stop, Danny, please.
Wait, you see it?
Yeah, you keep flashing it on my face. Well, not, you don't keep doing it, you just did it a couple times and it's kind of annoying.
Can I head outside with it?
If you're both going outside, you could both go outside, but you're not going to go out and come right back in because he wants to play outside.
Well, I'm not going to play outside. Where's the umbrella?
Alright, we got the battery. We gotta make sure this is gonna touch though, because that's all, that seems like that positive pin don't wanna really kind of like go all the way up in there. It's almost like I gotta soften it up a little and push it down. Oh boy, that positive pin, fire pin, it's not going all the way down like it's supposed to. It's getting stuck. Well, not getting stuck, it's just not long enough. Let me see if it'll touch. Because it kind of goes all the way up. And it kind of rests all the way up. Nope. It's not reaching. It won't reach the. It won't reach it by like just a little bit. Oh, I know why. Let me see if I put it upside down if this one will work. Nope. I hope the wire didn't give out inside. Let's try a different battery. This battery works. It's just the positive pin on it is having some issues. So, I don't know. I'll try. If not, I'm going to have to take it back apart and redo it all over again. Alright, so we're gonna... Jesus, this is a hell of a fucking project here. So I'm just gonna take out the Wismec and take out the battery I have in here. We're gonna see, this one seems like it's having the same issue though, with the positive being up kind of down. Yeah, see, it won't reach it. That means I gotta put a bigger fire pin on there. Unless if I actually replace the positive pin with something else. So if I put something in there to make a connection, so it can make a connection basically. So if I was to do something like I would need like a little plate, a little flat, something flat. So even something like something out of from the mods sometimes will work, like another pin. So basically if I grab like this pin here, I don't know if this one might be too big. Yeah, that's way too big obviously. I need something smaller. Damn it, you know, it wasn't supposed to be this hard. I should have been able to make it easy. Let me see. I'm gonna actually no, that's dangerous. Man, it's not touching it just by a little bit too. Trying to see if it'll touch my nail. But the squonk box had melted right there. I think that was one of the problems I was having too, was when I went to fire it, it wouldn't work all that great. And a big problem was because of the way it was set up. The fire button wouldn't work. That's upsetting me, man. Terminator, which is a nice squonk box, and I can't get it to work. The squonk works. Can't get the wires to work. Well, that's a piece of crap. Eventually I'm gonna do it again and try to fix it, but I'm done for right now. It's got the squonk on the side and get some juice in there, and just don't want to fire. It doesn't. At least I got a squonking RDA here. I actually like it. It's not that bad. It's it's different. It's a RDA. It's got some pretty cool pieces on here though that I'm gonna see if it'll fit on something else. Oh, almost fits. I don't know if that would look cool though, like a cap like that. Oh, the threading is just about the same. Just a little bit bigger than that. And yeah, it's just that actually looks good like that. I like that instead of like this. But oh well, I'm trying, man. I'm trying to figure out a way that I could do this, but whatever. I'm upset. I want a squonk box. I get rid of my other one. The Kanger Tech I wasn't happy with that much. I like it, I just wasn't happy with it because I want a dual 18650. The single 18650 I wasn't happy enough. Son of a bitch. I wasn't happy enough with it. And this thing is like top heavy if you don't have the battery in there. Seriously top heavy. But I don't know. I think I should just save my money and look into a nice squonk box, something really nice, because I'm not liking one big thing on this. Where the hell is the vent hose on this? I don't see any vent hose at all. Oh, maybe it's in the positive like everything else is. Oh yeah, it's got vent hose. I see how they work. I see how they work. Kind of cheap vent hose. I wouldn't count on those to help actually work great. But this is gonna be one that fires all the time if I do it that way, so I have to do it this way. I love this mech mod. Very nice mech mod. Very nice mech mod. This bad boy. It hits freaking hard. Yeah, all that vapor. One of my builds, I got 4 wraps. No, I got 5 wraps. Sorry, I got 5 wraps, 20 gauge. And competition. Freaking great vape. Very nice. And put that safety on. Always make sure you put your safety on so it doesn't sit there firing. Make sure it's safe. So it didn't work. I suck. But I could fix it. I mean, it's basically all based on the tools and the products you have. And the product I have has a small firing pin that won't reach the battery. So basically I needed to reach the battery in order for it to fire. Alright, well, this is D&D Vapes, guys, and I am out. I'm leaving because I gotta feed my kids dinner, and they're a little bit more important. Rephrase that. They're a lot more important. They're my little boys. So, peace out. I'll see you guys in a little while. When they go to bed, I'm gonna be back on. So, bless you all.